Hi guys, I hope you are all well. Today we will learn about software project management. In this lecture, we will learn about what is project scope management, project scope management processes, planning scope management, collecting requirements, defining scope, creating the WBS. Opening case. What is project scope management? Scope. What is scope? Scope refers to all the work involved in creating the products of project and the process used to create them. A deliverable. What is deliverable? A deliverable is a product produced as part of project such as hardware or software, planning documents or meeting minutes. Next, project scope management includes the processes involved in defining and controlling what is or is not included in project. Six main processes Six main processes are involved in project scope management, which is number one is project scope management processes. Number one is planning scope management, involves determining how the project scope and requirements will be managed. The project team works with the appropriate stakeholders to create a scope management plan and requirement management plan. Next is collecting requirements. Collecting requirements involves defining and documenting the features and functions of the products as well as the processes used for creating them. The project team creates requirements, documentation, and a requirement traceability matrix as output. Next, number three process is defining scope. What is defining scope? Defining scope involves reviewing the scope management plan, project charter, requirements document, and organization process assets to create a scope statement, adding more information as requirements are developed and change requests are approved. Next, number 5 process is create the WBS, in which involves subdividing the major project deliverables into smaller, more manageable components. Output includes a scope baseline, which includes WBS and WBS dictionary. Number 6 process is validating scope. Validating scope involves formalizing acceptance of the project deliverables. Key project stakeholders such as the customer, sponsor for the project, accept and then formally accept the deliverable. During this process, if the deliverables are not acceptable, the customer or sponsor usually request changes. Next, number 7 process is controlling scope. Controlling scope involves controlling changes to project scope throughout the life of the project. A challenge on many IT projects. Scope changes often influence the team ability to meet project time and cost goals, so project managers must carefully weigh the cost and benefits of scope changes. Scope management plan. Next is scope management plan. How to prepare a detailed project scope statement. For example, are there templates or guidelines to follow? How much detail is needed to describe each deliverable? How to create a WBS? It is often difficult to create good WBS. This section, the scope management plan, will provide suggestions, samples, and resources for creating a WBS. How to maintain and improve the WBS. The initial WBS often changes. Project team members disagree on what should be included. The scope main act management plan describes guidelines for maintaining the WBS and getting approval for it.